Chalo, sir. So again, very good evening to all of you guys. I hope I'm audible as well as visible. Just a quick confirmation, please, on whether I'm audible, visible. CGL Study Center. Yes, hello. How are you, brother? I hope I'm audible as well as visible to each and everyone. Right? Reena, good evening. Audio, video clear. Thank you. Thank you so much, Reena. And thank you so much, everyone. So let us start, sir, with the next part of the geometry. So we have done, we were doing circles, right? But again, as every day, before I move into the studies, just a quick like reminder. Thank you, brother or sister. I don't know. Can you please tell me your name? It's very awkward calling you that, right? Again, so all these notes, all these class notes, this is class number 11. So all the previous 10 notes and as well as this note, it is completely downloadable. Every note other than that, just the mock analysis, because that cannot be saved. So like everything, every class notes is kind of downloadable, and you just need to follow this process. You need to go to the app and you will see the section called YouTube class PDFs, where you can like filter this by date and time. Date and time, you can filter the sessions and you can download the relevant notes. Ram, perfect. Itna acha naam hai. So why don't you like keep it, right? Chalo sir, chalo. So again, we were doing the tangential properties of circles, right? Tangent related properties and everything. Now, so so it's a huge PDF now because it has been, so this is the class number 11. So the number of questions are very long. Acha. Last question we had done, I guess this one. So let us start with this. Let us start from this. And meanwhile, no worries, brother. Absolutely okay. No worries. You see, there are not a lot of YouTube channels who is like kind of helping students out in English medium. Hindi mein there are so many, right? So we are trying to change that. We are trying to. Achha. Achha, this one, like, let me just quickly, please try this. Let me quickly, by the way, check what was the last question that we had done in the last class. The last question I'm checking. अच्छा, question number 56, 61, yeah, 62 is the next question. बीच में दो question हमने छोड़े थे सर. चलो sir. So everyone, let's start with this. Let us start with this, sir. चलो. Sir, first things first. What is given? What is given to you, sir? From a point a tangent line is drawn to the circle of radius 7. From the same point, a secant is drawn to the circle which cuts the circle at B and C, and the point B is nearer to A than C. What is the length of this? Good question. This is a very good question, sir. ठीक है? अरे यार, sorry. So it's a circle. Now we have drawn what? We have drawn a tangent to this particular circle, sir, from a point A. Okay. Now, from the same point, a secant is drawn which cuts the circle at these 2 points, sir. It's like this. Perfect, sir. There is a secant which cuts the circle in 2 points. Very good. Now, point A, so this is your point A, sir. Tangent drawn, radius is 7. Just remember this. A secant is drawn, which is B and C. B is nearer to A than C. So this is B point, this is C point. Perfect. If the length of BC, what is the length of BC? If the length of the tangent is 21, and so length of AB is 14, sir. Now I don't know, I'm just keeping this, the naming this T point. Point T, I'm naming it. So it's a question of which theorem, sir? It's a clear-cut question of a particular theorem. They are asking this particular length, we can say x centimeter. So this is a question of which theorem? Yes, Reena has already given us the answer. So this is a tangent secant theorem template question. This is a question from tangent secant theorem that we have done in the last class. Correct, sir? Let's just use it, sir. So tangent second theorem is saying what, sir? That this tangent 80 square, it will be the second multiplication AB into, sir, BC. So from there we can say, sir, it is tangent is 21 square. It is equal to AB is 14. It is equal to, sir, BC is how much? Sorry, not BC, extremely sorry. A was there, na? So AC, sir, extremely sorry. This second. So AC will be, sir, X plus 14, sir. Khatam. Let's calculate, na, sir. Sir, 21 square means 21 into 21, 7 twos are this. एक 21 रह गया, sir. The second 21, sir. The second 21, 7 threes are this. So again, I don't, like, it will not go. So X plus 14 is equal to, sir, 63 by 2, sir. So from there you can say X will be how much, sir? So 63 by 2 means, sir, 31.5. 31.5 minus 14, sir. 30 minus 14 is 16, so it will be 17.5. The value of X, that is what they were asking. Option number 4 is your correct answer. Very, very, very simple. Yes, Reena, Ram, both of your answers are 100% correct. 100% correct, sir. Now, you know which exam this question is from? This question is from CGL 2024, the last time CGL happened, sir. This is a question from that CGL, sir. Okay. So again, it's all about understanding things. Where to use what. That's all. That's all. There is no, like, no rocket science over here. Sir, please solve this now. Please solve this, sir. Please try and solve this. Please solve, sir. Jaldi se, sir. I got answer from Raghu, Reena. Both of them have given the answer as 4. Let's see, na, sir. Let us see, sir. Chord AB of a circle produced today is this. Chalo, sir. एक बार बना लेते हैं. Sir, chord AB of a circle produced to, sir, C. Sir, AB is a circle produced. This is chord produced to C, sir. AB has been produced to C. Now, C is a, sorry, produced to P, sir. Extremely sorry, sir. C is a point on a circle such that PC is a tangent. So ultimately, sir, this is a tangent. So this is your tangent, this is your point C. Again, tangent second theorem का like वो आ रहा है, sir. PC is 12. BP is a 10. Again, you see, absolutely identical question. Absolutely identical question, sir. Sir, what you will say? Sir, like BC square will be, sir, PB into like PA. So I'm just writing it together, huh? 12 into 12 is equal to, sir, 10 into x plus 10, sir. Sir, calculate कर लो, sir. अच्छा, calculate, I'm not calculating, ठीक है? Like dividing. So x plus 10 will be, sir, it is 144 by 10 means 14.4, sir. So from there, x is equal to 4.4. That's your answer, sir. Option 4 is correct. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Yes. Ram is also correct. Like Reena is correct. Raghu is correct. Perfect, sir. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. We're just practicing from the last class. Now, another type of question that we get is this. Another type of question that we sometimes get. Now, the theory part already we have discussed. I have discussed in yesterday's class, right? So, थोड़ा एक बार सोचते हैं, सर, everyone, let's think about this. Let's think about this. A circle is inscribed in the triangle ABC. Perfect. It's in circle. Sides are given. AB is 10. Sir, AB is given as 10 centimeters. BC is given as 8 centimeters. And sir, CA is given as 12 centimeters. Now they are asking AD into BF. AD. So this part into sir this part. That is what they are asking, sir. That is exactly what they are asking, sir. Now, how can we understand this? How can we understand this? Dekho, there are multiple ways you can solve this. Let's understand the things. Then, like whatever shortcuts we get, we'll see. We'll see, sir. So, if I say BF is X, can I say BE is also X? Can I say this, sir? If this is X, this because B is the external point from where we have drawn two tangents. So BE and BF must be equal. Similarly, sir, A is the external point. If you take AE and AD, they are same. So if this thing is 12, na, sir, if this thing is 12, achha, sorry, not this is the whole thing is 12, na? Sorry. So if this thing is let's take then Y. So this is also Y, sir. Everyone agrees with me here? And again, sir, if I take this as Z, this is also Z because CF and CD, they are equal. Now make your equation, sir. Sir, take this side, sir. X plus Y. The side AB, that is equal to 10. The next one, sir. Y plus Z, side AC, sir. That is equal to 12. Z plus X, that is equal to, sir, 8. You see, we will derive our shortcuts. Whenever you see this type of equation, this type of equation can come in some arithmetic chapters as well. Ram, no worries. Let's see. Raghu, let's see. So these type of equations very common, sir, in number system, in time and work, especially pipe and system, very common. So always how to solve, the best way to solve this type of equation is to, sir, take the sum. Make your master equation. If you take the sum, na, sir, you see X comes twice, Y comes twice, Z comes twice. So can I say if I add all three, sir, it will be, sir, twice of X plus Y plus Z, and right hand side, sir, will be, sir, 30. Right? So 2, this is 15. So X plus Y plus Z, it is equal to 15, sir. Very simple. Now you have your master equation. This is our master equation, sir. You see, our geometry part ended in these three equations. Now we are understanding algebra, very simple kind of linear equation solving. Now please understand, they are asking AD into this. AD means they are asking Y, and this is I've taken as X. So X and Y ka value they are asking. Sir, how to figure that out? How can we figure out this? Sir, from master equation, I need Y. So I need this Y. So if I can somehow subtract X and Z, I'll get my value of Y. X and Z is there, sir. X and Z, I know it is 8. So can I say that means if I subtract this 15 minus 8, so that will be the value of Y. Y will be 7, sir. Now I need X as well. So for X, what do I need to subtract? I need X. So I need to subtract Y and Z. Sir, Y and Z is 12. So 15 minus 12, it will be, sir, 3. It will be, sir, 3. Khatam, sir. So answer is 3 into 7, 21, option number 2. Option number 2, 21. Brother, we will go there. The shortcut method you have figured out, na? AB plus BC plus CA by 2. That you need to remember, na? So like how this comes, you see, you have to use this equation only. You have used this equation only, brother. You see, AB plus BC plus CA, it's like sum of them divided by 2 you are doing only. You are doing the same thing. You are doing the same thing. But again, I have a like kind of theory कि भाई बहुत कुछ already you need to remember, right? You need to remember a lot of things in GKGS, right? So if you know the things, you can figure out your equations, you can figure out your shortcuts on your own. You can figure out the shortcuts on your own, brother. ठीक है? You have taken, yeah, so divided by 2. Again, you see, you have done the minus. Again, you see, you have written CA plus AB minus BC. Yes, that's the thing. That is exactly what we have done. You see, if you substitute X, Y, Y, Z and ZX with A, B, B, C, C, A, you will get the same thing. you will end up getting the same thing. Okay, clear everyone? You see, now you have gone the distance and remembered those things, but again what I'm saying, understand how things come. ये automatically याद रह जाएगा sir. You will get this automatically sir. You see, now shortcut क्या होगा sir? Let's make our own shortcuts. Let us make our own shortcuts. You see, ultimately what we are doing, ultimately we are adding all three, these sides 10, 8 and 12, dividing this by 2 get our master equation. So if I add this, you see 30 divided by 2 is 15. So I'll, like, whenever I see this, what I'll do, I'll add all three sides. 30 divided by 2. That will be now whichever, like, that is, this is actually x plus y plus z. So all three sum. Now what you will do? You will just say, sir, I need x. So divide y and z from here. Divide y plus z from here. If you need y, divide z plus x from here. If you need z, you divide x plus y from here. Okay? So everyone, so this is how you need to proceed. This is how the shortcuts come. Chalo. No need to buy heart. Raghu didn't understand your point, brother. Did not understand your point. Okay? Chalo, sir. Now, let's solve this. Everybody, please try to solve this, sir. Please try to solve this. Chalo, sir. Chalo. Chalo. Solve this. Chalo, let's make our diagram. Sir, PAQ is a tangent to a circle with center O. Chalo. So it's like at a point A on it. So it's like this. Okay. So this is A. So PAQ, let's keep this A, this is P. I can, if I need, I'll change it. अच्छा एक काम करो sir. Change ही कर दो. Let's take this P, this is Q, sir. Because angle BAQ is there. Angle BAQ, अच्छा AB is a chord such that BAQ is x degree. AB is a chord, sir. ठीक है? So this is B. And BAQ, this angle is x degree, they have told you. Now, C is a point on the major arc AB. So AB, the major arc, means this left hand side, sir. So this, there is a point, so let's say C. And they are saying ACB. ACB, this is C points. That is equal to, sir, y degree. Okay. ABO is 30, like this is O somewhere over here. ABO, this is given as 32 degrees, sir. They're asking the value of x plus y. So let us do one simple construction which will kind of complete this triangle is, sir, ye join this. Now, we will learn a very simple theory here, sir. There is something called alternate segment theorem, sir. Alternate segment theorem. Understand, sir? Understand what does it say? Understand what does it say actually? Alternate segment theorem is saying कि देखो भाई, if you have a circle like this and it has a tangent, let's say like this. Okay? And if you draw a chord here, not this, on this, so it will divide this into two segments, this one smaller segment, bigger segment. So they are saying if you take any angle, like anything here, and if you, let's say, join this, sir, alternate segment theorem is saying, sir, this angle will always be equal to this angle. Also, not only this, sir, this angle will always be equal to this opposite angle. This is your alternate segment theorem. ये diagram याद रख लो, sir. This diagram is very, very, very important. Please try to remember this diagram. Okay, this diagram is very helpful. You see, I have used two color codings. This angle is this angle, this is equal to this. So it is very, very, very important. It helps you a lot, like, to understand. You see, whenever you see this particular diagram resembles this particular diagram, sir, first conclusion, sir, this x degree is equal to this y degree. Can I say? Can I write, sir, x degree is equal to, sir, y degree, because alternate segment theorem, sir. It is alternate segment theorem. Everyone, a very quick yes or no, please. A very, very, very quick yes or no. This particular theorem, I've seen my students struggle a little bit with it because थोड़ा आई सेट करने में problem होता है. Everyone, Reena, Raghu, Ram, and everybody else, is this clear? Is this clear, sir? This alternate segment, so x and y are equal. Just a quick yes or no, please. Just a quick yes or no, please. Reena, we will. I can definitely. But again, पहले ये खत्म कर लेते हैं, sir. Then we'll see. Then we'll see, sir. Now, first things first. They are asking, I need to figure out. So that means, understand. That means x plus y, I can write as 2x. Or if someone wants, they can write it as 2y as well. I will prefer to write it as 2y because it's easier to figure out. Why, sir? If this is 32, sir, can anyone tell me what this angle is? Can I say this is also 32? Why? Because O is the center, OB and OA both are radius of the same circle. So this angle, so automatically, sir, this particular angle AOB, sir, it becomes 180 degree minus 232, that means 64 degrees. So this will be how much, sir? 116 degrees. So if this is 116 degree, how much will this be? Achha, rather, I can directly na see this is my answer. Why? Because if this is y, na sir, this is 2y. Because angle, the central angle is always double of the angle made on the circumference. So if this is y, this is definitely 2y, and we need the answer for 2y only. They are asking that x plus y. So answer will be this 106 degree, like 116 degree itself. Raghu, not 110, brother, 116. 116 degree is your answer, sir. Everybody, everybody. Is this clear? Is this absolutely clear, sir? Is this absolutely clear, sir? A quick yes or no, please. A very, 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 very quick yes or no. Very, very, very quick yes or no. ठीक है? Perfect, sir. Acha. Acha. To prove, na sir, how to think. Reena had asked one thing, how to think, sir, right? Honestly speaking, Reena, the proof actually comes from this construction. In order to prove this theorem, you just need to construct this. You need to say which center, you need to say, for example, if this is center, sir, you just need to add these 2 points. ये point, अरे यार, and ये point add कर दो, sir. And you can definitely prove. It will be isosceles triangle. So from there, you will be able to prove, sir. You will be able to prove. Why? Because you see, this is also 90 degree, we know. So if, this is, sir, 90 degrees, sir. So if I say this is x degree, so from there it will be, sir, 90 minus x. Understand, sir? And if this is 90 minus x, this is also 90 minus x. From there you will get this angle. Half of this will be this. You are getting my point, everyone? अच्छा चलो मैं बता देता हूँ. Sir, this angle will be, sir, 90 degree minus x. So this will also be 90 degree minus x. So this angle will be, sir, sum should be 180. So 180 minus 90 minus 90, that is 180 only, minus 2x, minus plus 2x. So this is this. So you see, we are getting 2x. Which angle? This angle is comes out to be 2x. Now, if this angle is 2x, then what will be this angle, sir? This will be x. You see, equal मिल रहा है, sir. So that is your proof for alternate segment theorem. Alternate segment theorem, this is the proof, sir. Clear? Perfect, sir. Sir, where should I use this? When a chord? Yes, absolutely. From the point of contact, not exactly tangent, from the point of contact, when there is a chord, or like two chords actually, that is when you use alternate segment theorem. The easiest or the best way to remember this is to remember this diagram, especially this diagram, sir. If you can remember this diagram, wherever another variant of alternate segment theorem that they ask, let me say this, sir. You may get this. Is they will say, bhai dekho, there is this tangent and there is this chord. And sir, there is this line, sir, it is parallel to the tangent. Meaning this line is parallel to this tangent, sir. And then they will ask you something. Sir. Now remember, this angle is already equal to this angle. This is called alternate angle itself from the parallel lines. Whenever you see Z, ये Z जब बनेगा sir, these two angles are equal. You see, if this is a Z, and also alternate angle theorem is saying this is equal to this angle. So if this is X, so from there the conclusion is these two sides are also equal. These two chords actually. So both the chords are equal from there. ठीक है? So you see, like more you like revolve around this stuff. ये देखो ये मेरे को बोलना नहीं है. I don't need to like teach you this. Not everything needs to be taught. These things, once you start thinking about the things yourself, ये automatically clear होता रहेगा. And you see, that's the proper way of learning geometry. Geometry याद कर नहीं सकते. Geometry सीखना है. Perfect. अच्छा, Raghu is saying, yes, Raghu, चलेगा. चलो sir, चलो. Now, let's move on. And again, a small request to everyone. Sir, let's do this. If you're liking the session, please do hit that like. That gives the session a little bit more reach. That's all. That's all, sir. So that's a small request from my end. Chalo, sir. Do this. Please solve this. Solve this, sir. Chalo, sir. Chalo, sir. Very, very, very simple question based on alternate angle theorem only. AB is a chord and PAQ देखो कुछ बताया है, sir. Right? Achha, first draw the tangent. PAQ is the tangent at E and AB is the chord also they have told us. So AB is a chord. So this point is A, sir. A, P, this is Q and B is this. AB was the chord. R is a point on the minor arc of AB. Achha, this side. Minor arc. BAQ. Achha. BAQ is ये ऐसे लेना तो सही होता सर. It's not like ऐसे नहीं होगा, but again that will be a little challenging. It's better you take this as Q. So this is given as 70 degree. Okay, and there is one point that is given to you as R. It is on the minor arc. They are asking ARB, sir. This is R point. This is your R point. They are asking you to figure this particular angle out. ये ना हम थोड़ा अच्छा नहीं बनाए डायग्राम. एक काम करो ना, just give me 1 second ना, थोड़ा और अच्छा बनाते हैं डायग्राम को. It looks not that good. ऐसे बनाओ सर. It is better. It looks better now. Now this is B, sir. Okay, I had like drawn it like that. Same. It will not give you a problem, but again doesn't look good because ये nodes बनेगा ना. So it's better we write it properly, sir. Acha, BAQ. Now you can write this Q as B. No worries. So this is 70 degrees. And what they have told you, minor arc में एक point है. अच्छा, still it will be this side only ना, minor arc बताया है. अरे सर, तो like picture will not be that good. क्या ही करे सर, क्या ही करे. Because minor arc बताया तो वो छोटा सा ही होगा, क्या ही करे. चलो, no worries. अच्छा सोचे थे, but नहीं होगा सर, क्या करे. Now they are asking us to figure out this particular angle, sir. They are asking us to figure out this particular angle, right? ARB. Perfect, sir. They are asking us to figure out this angle. Sir, use the alternate segment theorem. Sir, please understand, if you use alternate segment theorem, if this is 70, this is 110 degrees, sir. And alternate angles theorem is saying, sir, this 110, whatever is this is the same angle. So this will also be 110. ये एक ही line का question था, sir. But still, the picture was making a little bit of a difference. ठीक है? Sir, making RSCB, but you don't need it, Raghu, you see. Honestly, do you need it? You can. But again, you don't really need it. You don't really need it, right? Actually, you see, they have made the diagram like this to just confuse you. देखो ये I just told in the last question, it will look something like this. It is looking something like this only, but again, it's kind of crammed to one side. Why? Because of this one word, minor. वो थोड़ा cramp हो गया sir. No, it's okay, it's okay. So I understood कि भाई आप 180 minus 70 लिखे हो, but वो थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो गया. Clear, sir, everyone? This is clear? ये देखो, alternate segment theorem, very important. They ask a lot of cases. But again, please understand, not so much variety you will get in this. ये एक ही picture ऐसा ही बनेगा. The figure will be very, very similar. And you just need to set up your eye. वो देख के एक चांस में आना चाहिए कि अच्छा सर, this angle is equal to this angle. Once that is done, खत्म. Once that is done, sir, खत्म. Perfect, ना sir? चलो. Now, I will have a discussion. Now we will be having a discussion around something called, sir, common tangents. Now you get in CGL especially, sir, you get a lot of questions. So we'll do DCT, TCT, everything. But again, in CGL, you get lot of questions on number of tangents. So remember, let's see. We will understand the things. We'll not remember, we'll not just mug up. We will understand the things so that we don't forget. Sir, one circle is like this. And say the other circle looks something like this. अरे यार no. ठीक है? So tangents, before I draw, sir. So let's say this is circle, like the center one, center of the first circle, and this is, sir, let's say center two, sir. Okay? And sir, if I join the line, if I draw this particular line joining two of the centers, sir, please understand, if I say this is point A and this is point B, sir. Sir, can I say this is radius 1 and this is radius 2, sir? Meaning, sir, AC1 is radius 1, BC2 is equal to radius 2, radius of the smaller circle and the bigger circle, sir. Correct? Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Okay? Let's see. Now that means the conclusion that we can draw, the distance between, so let's take this. The distance between the center, like these two centers of the circle. Let's say this is D, sir. Please understand, sir. Can I say, sir, D is greater than, sir, R1 plus R2, sir? सोच के देखो, sir. The distance between these two circles, the centers of these two circles, is greater than the sum of the radius. So R1 is khatam here, R2 is khatam here. So this is the extra part, na, sir. That AB is the extra part. Now, whenever we get such situations, let's see how many common tangents we can actually draw, sir. Let us see, sir. Sir, one common tangent I can see, I can draw up here. अरे थोड़ा ज्यादा हो गया. ठीक है sir, looks ठीक ठाक. Another common tangent sir, we can draw it like this. Perfect sir. So these two are called direct common tangents. These two are called direct common tangents, and we can figure out their lengths as well, don't worry. In short, we call it DCT. And sir, there is another common tangent that we can draw, another two actually, another couple actually. So one will look something like this, sir. अरे थोड़ा सर ठीक ठाक नहीं है सर. चलो sir, this is one, and you see sir, if you try to draw another, ठीक है, ठीक ठाक. So these two, the red ones, they are called sir TCT, or we call it transverse common tangent sir. Transverse common tangents. So in short, we call it TCT. I'll give you the formulas for everything. Don't worry. ठीक है. Raghu, we'll go there. We'll go there, brother. We'll go there. धीरे धीरे समझ के. Now tell me one thing, everyone. Tell me, sir, if I kind of push this particular circle from this side, or like kind of compression if we apply. So they will like try to come closer. So the next step that can happen, the next step that can happen, sir, is sir like this, is something like this. You see, they can touch each other externally, sir. They can touch each other externally. Now, in this situation, the tangents, let's draw the tangents, sir. Sir, one tangent I can see you here, right? Another tangent that we can see is here, sir. It's like that. Achha, sir, another. So these two are DCTs. What about TCT? Now you see we cannot draw two TCTs. We have only one TCT, and that will be like this. That will go something like this. Now you see that means sir, how many common tangents in this case? When D was greater than R1 plus R2, you will say, sir, 4 common tangents. 2 DCT, 2 TCT. Now here, you see, please understand, sir. If I join the centers, let's say this is C1 and C2, and D is actually this much. You see what we are getting? D is now equal to, sir, if I say this is R1 and this is R2, this is now equal to R1 plus R2. And in that situation, what we are getting? We are having 3 common tangents. And what is the bifurcation? 2 DCT, 1 TCT. 2 DCT and 1 TCT. Perfect, sir. We'll like again, do not complete this. We are having the proof, the lengths of these tangents. We'll understand everything. We will understand this like these things. So this is done, sir. Common tangents. Now the thing is that it's not over yet. It is not over yet, sir. Sir, the circle, what I was doing, I was kind of like pressing them together. So next step, what can happen? Next step, what can exactly happen, sir? Sir, something like this can happen, sir. Something like this can happen definitely. Meaning what happened? They have kind of overlapped. Now you see in this situation, it's like that. And can I have any TCT? Can I have any transverse common tangent, sir? Can you have any transverse common tangent, sir? You see, there is no place to draw. So now here, what is the situation? The situation is something like this. So C1 and C2. So I'm saying this is C1, sir, this is C2. And R1 is this length. And sir, R2 is this length. And D is what, sir? Sir, this is D. D is this. And you see, very simply, just by looking at this, you will say, sir, T is now less than the sum of this. And once this happens, we have only two common tangents. And both are DCTs only. Both are DCTs only, no TCT. We will not be having any TCT, no transverse common tangents. Right? Now, once, like, can anyone tell me what is the fourth situation, sir? There is another situation that can happen, sir. Raghu ne likha tha kya? Yes. Can have, yeah, definitely. Again, the common chord also, we will have a discussion around that. If these two circles are equal, the common chord is kind of double the height. Actually, this gives you a equilateral triangle. Root 3 into a hota hai. ठीक है? We'll go there. We'll go there. Don't worry. आज नहीं, next week most probably. Acha, this is gone. Acha, the other one. Other possibility, sir, is this. Internally, they are touching each other. Now you see, in this situation, we do not have any DCTs. The only thing we can have is a TCT. So internal touching means there is only one common chord. That is, sir, one TCT. And what is the situation here? Let's see, na, sir. Let's see the situation mathematically. So this is C1, this is C2. C1 and C2. And this is, sir, D. And you see D is now equal to, sir, this is, the whole thing is R1 and this whole thing is R2. Please understand, R1, R2. So this will be what, sir? So this is D equal to, sir, R1 minus R2. Now we generally tend to put a mod here. Why? Because here I have drawn it, you know R1 is greater than R2, but not every time you know. So this modulus, to give it a positive distance, cannot be negative. That's the reason. So in that case, you will have only one common chord, sir. You will have only one common chord, sir. Zero tangents, brother. Like it is when? It is when the circle is inside. If you want, so again, that is not really relevant. That's very natural. Okay, sir, if you draw something like this, one tangent, like one circle here, and some other circle is here, somewhere this side. You see, you cannot have any common tangents because दूसरे तक आप पहुंच ही नहीं पाओगे. Okay, like Reena, it can be concentric, it can afford to be not concentric. ये ऐसा भी हो सकता है सर, any side छोटा मोटा कहीं भी बैठा, but it is not touching each other. The smaller circle is completely inside the bigger circle. Perfect. So this is your common tangent situations. Now the question that comes, please understand, sir. I'm going a little fast. If anyone wants me to slow down, just ask. Just ask, sir, without any hesitation. Sir, if something like this is there, let's say now I will try to figure out the length of the DCT, sir. DCT ka length chahiye, sir. Right? Sir, how can we do that? Sir, this is, let's say, A. Let's say this is B, sir. Okay? And the centers, I'm taking, this is the center. I'm just dropping this perpendicular. Array, sir, sorry. I'm dropping this perpendicular. Right, sir? Now, if I join these two, sir, please understand this is D, sir. Distance between the centers, let's say this is M, this is N. Correct, sir? Now, also we know this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree because tangent and normal. Now, I need to figure out the length of AB. I need to figure out the length of AB, sir. It is a question. Take it as a question, sir. What you do from here, you drop a perpendicular. You draw a simple perpendicular line, sir. Okay? So this is given, this line is perpendicular, like parallel, sorry, perpendicular, I'm saying parallel to this, not perpendicular. So this is this. So you see, this is automatically 90, because if this is 90, this is also 90, because in case of parallel lines, this angle is equal to this angle, 90, 90 equals. Perfect, sir. We'll go there. We'll go there. It is like in case of touching. We'll go there. Now tell me, sir. Everyone, please tell me, sir. So this whole length was R1 and this whole length was R2, sir. Radius, both are radius. Sir, can anyone tell me what is this part, sir? Can I say this is R1 minus R2, sir? And sir, this is D. And I need the length of AB. Length of AB is equal to length of this line, this particular line, sir. The same thing, because they are parallel. This is a rectangle actually. So can I say, using Pythagoras, root over of hypotenuse square minus this particular square. So that is R1 minus R2 square. Perfect, sir. This is your length of DCT. This is your length of direct common tangent. DCT, sir. Now please understand. What if the circles touch each other? What if the circles are now touching each other, sir? What modifications we now need to make? Okay. So what will happen, sir? You see what happens. So now this D is, can I say it is equal to R1 plus R2, sir? This D value now has become what? You see this D, the distance between the centers, it is now equal to R1 plus R2. Put it now, sir. Root over of R1 plus R2 whole square, that is D square, sir. And minus whatever was there, write it down. So from there, you will see, sir, A plus B whole square minus A minus B whole square is 4AB, sir. So many people remember the formula of DCT, the length of DCT like this. Or what you can do, sir, you can take this 4 out. So it will become 2 root over of R1, R2. Now, whatever you are comfortable with, this only happens, this only you can write when they are touching each other, when D is equal to R1 plus R2. And otherwise, if this is not given, you need to use this particular formula, sir. This is your actual formula. Perfect, everyone? Yes. Are formula to hoga. Achha. Sir, now the just I'm not proving that. I have shown one proof. So this thing I'm skipping then. Sir, what if I ask, what is the length of TCT? Think like this. I'm just showing you one way to think. Sir, understand, sir, TCT is this much and DCT is this much. Tell me, sir, like which has a greater length, DCT or TCT? Direct common tangent is greater length, or TCT, transverse common tangent, is of greater length? You guys tell me. You guys tell me, sir. Why, like which one is greater, DCT or TCT, sir? Which one is greater? Definitely just by looking, without using any like theory, we can simply say, sir, DCT is always greater than TCT. And देखो ऐसे ना, you will never forget. Actually, there is a problem. Once I write down the TCT length formula, many people have a confusion there. So TCT, I'm not proving this. You can prove this by like drawing the 90 degree itself. ठीक है? ये दोनों join कर दो, and this like a cross type का एक diagram होगा, two triangles. Sir, I am just saying TCT, if I name it, sir, XY. That is XY length will be, now TCT is smaller. Sir, how to make this smaller, na sir? D square minus, why sir, hypo minus this? So what we'll do, now I need to make this smaller. So D is constant, D has not changed, the distance between these two has not changed. So the only thing I can change is this. So I will put R1 plus R2 whole square. Why? Because I am subtracting a bigger value from D square. Now I'm subtracting R1 plus R2 is greater than R1 minus R2. So I'm subtracting a bigger value from D square. So definitely the subtraction, the resultant will be lesser. So remember it like this, TCT, as TCT is what, sir? As TCT is greater, sir, you can do this. You can simply do this, sir. Clear everyone? Everybody clear, sir? बाप रे. Everyone. Clear है ना sir? Clear है ना sir? I hope this is absolutely clear, sir. I hope this is absolutely clear, sir. Without any hesitation, please tell me. Please tell me, sir, if this is clear. Clear, clear, clear. Perfect. अरे यार ठीक चलेगा रीना, that also works, that also works. You see, remember, देखो, understand why I'm showing you proofs again, right? The SSC will never ask why this happens, though last year only SSC asked you the direct formula for this. I guess this one or this one, direct formula CGL 24 में पूछा था sir. Okay, so it is all about understanding. Achha. So our time is up, so we will solve questions from there. That we will do in the next week's class. Next week also there will be classes. So we will solve problems based on this. Okay? We will solve problems based on this. But again, so this is all about your length of DCT, TCT, and everything. So I've shown you each and every proof here. So because actually, for typical questions, achha, first things first, understand these things very like important. This is, they ask multiple 2022 CGL. If you look now, I guess there were 5 or 6 questions in 5 or 6 different shifts, just based on how many number of tangents can be drawn. 2022 में उन लोगों के दिमाग में वही चला था कि कितना tangents हो सकते हैं बताओ. So they just asked away only these questions. Perfect, sir? Perfect. So that will then be all for the day. And again, just a quick thing to everyone. If you guys are planning to make any purchase on the Oliveboard platform, it's a good time. So this is, you are getting 40% off on Super Elite. Okay? So we are giving you 40% off on the Super Elite, and you are getting a good validity of 1.5x, I guess. Okay, this is the current plan, and I'll suggest anybody who is making any purchase, please go for Super Elite subscription, because it's a 200-300 rupees ka difference. Okay, because that gives you access to all of our foundation courses for this year as well. Foundation course mein only I take 170 plus sessions. So the course is very detailed. Wherever you get stuck in while your preparation, you can always go through those. Those videos are available 24/7. Perfect, sir. So again, thank you so much everyone for joining, for watching this particular video. If you have enjoyed it, if you have learned something new, feel free to actually like this video and share it. Again, if you have any queries, feedback, anything at all, feel free to like put those down in your comment, in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to reply back. Again, thank you so much. Take care, everyone, and I will see you guys on Monday. Till then, please take care and bye bye. Thank you so much.